think we are.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Yes, we are.
Let me just refresh.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm?
there we go. All right. Yes, we are live.
Huzzah.
All right. Now, let me try and figure things out for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I'll be
okay.
watching on the screen just to kind of keep track and see how things are going.
Select.
Now, I will say, I am by no means a master Warhammer army lad. I'm okay at best. I've only ever beaten this game twice, and when you see how many factions and characters there are, you can understand that that is not a lot of experience.
Hey,
Hello, darling.
Darla.
Oh,
I.
wow. Maybe. I think that would be very interesting for Faye's first time playing. Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, so the orcs are Cockney British in this, and that is how they pronounce the word war.
Fair enough.
They love war. It's like their favorite thing.
Just making me think of marriage.
Marriage.
Uh,
Marriage is what brings us together.
hail today. I guess I have.
So, I
Sure.
can kind of walk you through the details and everything of the character, depending on who you're thinking about. I can help
Uh,
you answer some questions.
I'm going with the Fae Enchantress because why
Okay.
not?
Sure, sure, sure. Um, I will also be Bretonia then.
Okay.
Okay, so the Fey Enchantress, you're the Witch of the Woods.
Perfect.
So your faction is based on using your peasants, and you get to use them a lot better, and you heal better. You also get chivalry. Try not to worry too much about that. That's just how Bretonia as a faction works. Chivalry is it is a currency and also kind of like your code of ethics.
Okay.
What else do you have? If you hover over Blessing of the Lady, does anything pop up?
No.
Okay. There's usually hyperlinks in the game. When you get into the game, if you hover over something, it'll tell you what it specifically does. I don't know what Blessing of the Lady does. If I had to guess, um, it would be some manner of healing,
Yeah,
or
maybe.
maybe something that makes your character stronger. It'll do something, I'm sure.
Oh. I looked over to spells and there's little wag and then big
Yeah,
wag.
you know, this the two types of orcish magic.
Wah.
Wow.
Uh, well then, okay.
You'll, as time goes on and we get more into our particular play styles, you'll probably find my favorite schools of magic.
Okay, okay.
So you'll be
Well,
the Fey Enchantress, and I'll be. I guess I'll be Alberic. I don't. Oh,
you don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't know how Bretonia plays, so we'll both be learning, and I think that's good.
Okay.
I'll be Leon Leoncoeur. Lewin
Lowen,
Leoncoeur.
Yonkya.
Lewin. Yeah, they're French and they're English and they're, all about being cool dudes for their goddess.
As one does. Alright, I guess I'll be ready.
Take a look down in you should see an area you can unready there. It says
No.
battle difficulty. You want to set that to easy.
It is already set to easy.
The campaign and battle difficulty are different.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, that one's normal.
Yes,
wanna set
I got
one
that.
right onto easy. There you go. Good
All
job.
right.
There's a slight delay, my bad.
Okay.
Alright. Oh god, the French. Don't worry, because unlike in real life, the French are actually the good guys here.
Well, then you also got the British.
Well, good news is we're not them.
Britons and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's called Bretonia, due to the man who founded the land. I
Oh.
think his name was like Giles Breton. But it's they're actually they take our Arthurian legend, but are mostly French.
I was more in
Whereas,
reference to the Arthurian stuff.
yeah.
Lucky, okay, but behind, oh yeah, wolves, fine. Wolves, goblins, orcs, undead. One of those is unlike the other.
Yes.
Okay.
The Bretonians have a long history of fighting all of those factions. Basically, to found their empire, they had to fight like 12 or 13 massive battles all at the same time. Or like one after another. It was a gauntlet. I'm just gonna tell my server I'm currently playing Warhammer with you so everyone
Dark
can
are
come
these
visit maybe.
times, and dark my mood.
Oh, okay. The what?
What's going on?
The fishy tittle muncher?
It sounds like an orcish name.
That's like right in front of me. What is that? Okay.
Hold on, let's try to. Oh, I don't see you on the map. I think you're directly south of me.
Yes. Okay, how they
Do
play?
you see the River of Brienne?
Right next to it.
Ah, yes. Then I am directly north of you. Okay.
Yeah. Win battles and avoid unchivalrous actions to progress through chivalry levels and receive bonuses, including access to the Green Knight. Okay.
Yes, he's like our super powerful hero that we summon to help us win the day.
Mm.
He's like the I think he's the ghost. And
He is
okay, so
in.
he's
Yeah. He's an actual
both
character.
the ghost and he's also a minor god. He's Giles Breton or something. When he died at the end of the founding of Bretonia, he got shot. Which fun fact, Bretonia, we do not like using ranged weapons. The knights, the peasants can do whatever; they don't count. But our faction hates and finds ranged combat very unchivalrous. But like after our leader died, he was carried by the lady herself into the lake to become a god, and I think that's who the Green Knight is, and we can summon him in times of need. Chivalry, melee attack. What are you? Economy, you say? I think I'll take chivalry first, and then economy. Alright. Laurence, Dubois. Oh, Grom is south of us.
Warg the Prankster. Okay.
Well, I think that's the first fight that you do.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll see
I protect
a
Bretonia.
person sitting next to another one. Your Fae Enchantress, right?
Ever ready.
Yes, I'm just reading through everything, and the name made me laugh.
Yeah, you can change their names. Everybody but a legendary lord, which is a named character.
Defender of the weak.
Ignore that. I was killing my I was killing the first army that's you start next to. They do that so that you kind of have an idea of where to go and what you're fighting.
Okay, okay. Well,
Not very good in foreign
Wings
territory.
flies.
So much like Age of Wonders, there is a auto resolve you can do.
mm-hmm.
Take control. How do I take? I think it. You can either manually fight it or you can auto resolve it. Maybe I can only take control if I'm playing not the same faction.
Okay.
Well, they're gone now.
Okay. What's this? I don't.
Hmm?
I don't like any of these options, but okay.
Oh, well, so the way that this faction works is when you're fighting, like, enemies who are bad guys, you kill them, and that's where you get your chivalry. Because ransoming them off is not very chivalrous.
Yeah.
They also have, like, vows. I don't really know how they all work.
Okay.
That's okay.
How they engage. Okay. Is that any? Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh, you know what?
Hmm.
I think there's a plus
I will
button
belong to
down
this
there
group.
where I can be invited to help participate in your battles, which
Hmm.
is, you know, pretty good because I'm going to be gunning directly south so that I can help out on big battles and stuff with you.
Hmm. So. Ooh, there's a unicorn mount.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I get a Bequis, some sort of hippogriff down
Okay.
the line. But my at level 8 I get a Royal Pegasus.
Hmm.
It sounds cool. What else do we have here? Control, recruitment, income from farms. I can have farms?
Sure.
Just got a
Let's.
confirmation. His name is Gilles.
Okay. Okay.
Venerate the lady. No corruption. We could research
Honor and
better.
duty.
Income from money. We'll
Okay.
venerate the lady. She'd probably
Bones.
appreciate that. Boy.
Sure, let's do that. How do I get back out of this?
What are you looking for?
The
Oh,
map.
did you do a pledge?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know how the pledges work. Anyway, if you're looking at the map, you should be able to
Oh
scroll
no,
forward.
I figured out my something was in the way.
Got it.
Okay. Armor. Okay.
So you see Louis over there.
I'm looking at other things right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
what you'll want to do when you get the chance is to click on Louis and then right-click with him on your army so he joins your army. He's your hero unit, so it's a very strong unit to have.
I tried to put him in, but he didn't. Yeah,
You
join.
might not have enough movement.
I tried to do that at first, but now it did.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, good. Yeah. Training, control. He's got a lot of stuff that he can do. Now, it doesn't look like we replenish in foreign territory. That's the little green healing that we get.
Mm.
I hear the winds.
Cassillon, what are you doing? That's not your territory.
Head. Gareth. Can you
Anon.
head back?
Head back. Horses, rid it.
My
Pegasi, engaged. I'll click end turn.
Diplomacy,
That way, when you're ready to
objectives,
rock and roll.
solve or skip.
You are getting a lot of money every turn.
I am. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the green is what you're getting per turn. Maybe there's management stuff you can do in the castle?
Growth control.
So if there's a hammer above it, again, I'm working with a bit of a delay, so I apologize if this is something you've already read on.
No.
Hammer above it means that you can upgrade it or add something to that area if there isn't one already there. Control is like how much the people are following your order. Do not worry if it's starting out at -1. You can build buildings to work with it, and also being nearby adds control to an area.
Yeah, so when you say is this hammer garrison
Over
recruit?
that icon right there. So, yeah, it's showing you that you can build an upgrade on the building that you already have. And then you can put a different building, and it's showing you what options you have to build there.
I see. I see.
Yeah. So for Bretonia, I don't know the best things, but if your control is getting poorly, then building a building for control. Usually control will be a byproduct. It looks like you have stables. Where maybe you can get some specific, like cavalry units, or maybe you've got fields that allow you to get peasantry, who are very cheap and expendable units.
Casually replenish. Okay. So,
I've, let's see. Now, growth is that's your population that increases over time, and you use growth to, like, upgrade the settlement tier.
Sure, let's do that one.
Alright, looks like you're getting stables. I do believe cavalry is what we are the best at.
Sure, let's do that too. Okay.
Upgraded your training field to a rally field. Alright. Looks good.
Turn.
So you can't do anything with Brion because Brion is an enemy. It's a bunch of orcs have taken over Brion. So that's kind of the game giving you a goal and saying that when you are ready, go fight those guys over there and take their settlement. Because you're trying to reclaim Bretonia.
Okay.
Because orcs and nerds have taken over the land. And then when we get into battle, we have to chant, you know, for the lady. It's just my
Okay.
It makes sense in my mind. That's a good day to be out and to fight for the glory of the lady. Do I know this orc? Alright, so I've got to kill this orc over here. And whatever's going on in Musilion, which also seems like it's orcs as well. It's orcs all around. Got orcs coming out me ears. Alright. The good news is my next turn was incredibly simple. I'm going to go kill a bunch of orcs in a mountain. And then go south. Are you in Bordelot, or, where are you, southerly of Bordelot? Looks like...
Where?
Okay, let me see. So there's Brion.
Oh, I'm
It's north of
souther.
you, I can see it. Yeah. I see. Alright, well, I've got my movement pretty much taken care of, and I guess I could recruit some more guys. I think some yeomen. I think all that seems good. Archers, mounted yeomen. Do I care about archers? I don't think I do. I feel like archery seems very unchivalrous. You can also recruit.
That's what I'm
more-
looking into right now.
Ah, I see. Yeah. It's a fine idea. We'll need numbers for these excellent conflicts we're about to get into. I think that those cavalry units, the spearmen, seem like they would be quite excellent. They're more expensive than your peasant, or than your militiamen by a fair bit, but your militiamen seem like they're not very good. They're just cheap. Shielded very fast. Yeah, I don't think you would go wrong with getting a little bit of both of them.
No.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
I mean, anti-large isn't bad.
Yeah,
But I
You are
don't.
correct. Anti-large is very good. Large is like horses or monsters or, you know.
I just hate the expendable thing and the poor
Well,
leadership.
yeah. Expendable means that they're cheap and easy to replace. Because at the end of the day, these are militiamen, so they're not like the best fighters you have. Poor leadership means that if your leader is not like sitting with them on the battlefield, they are very likely to rout and run away. So that's not very good. But they're not supposed to be good. They're your like chaff.
Okay. Is this considered like?
What's that?
Oh, I'm just trying to think of the
I am the Fae.
where it's technically considered. Is it on like this bit of land or is it more on this one? I guess.
Hold space.
So is this all one
And
big unit?
oh, one big. Oh, you're talking about like your property?
Mm-hmm.
It should be all of that. It should be the red stuff around you.
Okay.
For you, I think that's your color is red. I have purple.
Okay. And it's
Yeah, as soon as I kill these orcs, I'll start moving southerly here. And I'll try to meet up with you. We can kind of work together.
Okay.
If I had known that I needed to be a different faction for the control army thing to work, I would have done that.
Oh, look, I can get a paladin now. Or if I update my stables.
I'm re-rolling. I'm changing to vampire lords. Disgusting.
I gotta do it.
I bet.
Diplomacy. Um.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't picked a technology yet.
I did, I think.
Oh, okay. It should be like counting down to your research.
Mm.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Sure. Let's do that.
Your strength rank might be higher than mine. I would not be surprised. You've got some pretty excellent units. Oh, there you go. Non-aggression pact with some of these other Bretonians is a fine idea. You could even establish trade. Wow, you've got some really excellent options. My neighbors are orcs.
Oh. Right.
Don't worry, my love. There's only 281 factions. I feel really good about our odds. Don't worry, my love. There's only 278 factions.
That's what
Feel
that
feeling
is?
good. That's how many factions there are.
I was about to ask you, what is that? Because it's not a year, so what's going on?
Yeah, that's how many AI factions are in the game, yeah. That we're contending with. Am I free? Can I finally go kill these orcs? Attack! Dun da 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 dun da 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 dun dun da 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 da. What am I looking at? A decisive victory? Yeah, you know it. Alright, you don't see an option to take control of any of these armies, do ya?
No, my stuff is grayed out.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna auto-resolve it then. Alright, what do I got here? Yeah, I'll occupy it. Alright. I have slain the orc. Now I just have several more orcs to go and handle.
What do you seek?
So, so many orcs.
Oh, I straight up got trebuchets? Cool.
You do, yes. You have a little bit more advanced things than I do. I have a bunch of Frenchmen on horses. You have trebuchets. And magic.
Spirit.
I think these guys technically consume some of my peasant economy. Yeah, so you see how you have 12 out of 13?
Huh?
And the top, you have 12 out of 13 on the top of your bar, right? That's your peasant economy. It's
12?
a
Where
little
are you
like-
looking? Where are you seeing that?
Okay, if you look all the way at the top, you'll see your treasury. So
yes,
that's like all
there-
your gold.
Yes.
Yeah, if you go over that, your economy starts to like go and starts to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And your peasantry are your militiamen.
Mm-hmm. This is recruited. They cannot continue working on their farms. Okay, I see. Okay.
Just something to be mindful of.
That is good. I didn't see that before.
I only just learned about it now.
Okay. Because I have a goal to recruit units, and I need 2 more.
Yes. Yes. You can get 1 more, and then, like, I don't know how you tell whether or not they are peasants.
I mean, is it the expendable thing?
I don't think so. Let me look. Let me see. Oh, well, the good news is that if you get close to your limit, it'll actually warn you which ones are peasants. So you don't accidentally use too many of them. Also, when you get like a quest, they can be long-term as well. So like the recruiting one, that one can be like a long-term kind of thing. Is this Marienburg? Oh boy, how many do you have? You got 4. Do kind of want your settlement. However, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to go kill those guys over there south of me. Is there a vampire right here? What are my neighbors right now?
Spells in battle. Certain. Okay.
Crap. You might be worth putting down right now.
Growth. Troll. That's not. Okay.
You seek prophecy.
I'm making friends with the Bretonians near me because there's a necromancer over there that is going to kick my butt if I'm not paying attention.
Oh, nope. This is a move.
Armored in faith.
Actually, no.
Welcome,
I want to
friends.
know why this
Let's
faction
hope
of
we
humans
can
is
come to an
not
accommodation.
my fan. Oh, this guy's just an asshole. Historical relations. All right. Clearly, there's some lore that I'm missing as to why Marienburg does not like me.
As you say,
It says that they're part of the Empire, are they going to declare war on me? I kind of hope not, but they might. What about Middenland? They don't care. Oh, these dwarves kind of like us a little bit. Or are starting to. They at least like that I'm killing orcs. Which is a good way to get on everybody who's not an orc side.
I am drawn to the nobility of your cause, Bretonian.
Oh, this is interesting. It appears that the men tend to be like knights and the like, and it seems like women of Bretonia seem to be skilled in magic. I wonder if that's maybe that they're trained by the Lady of the Woods, the Fey Enchantress.
Alright, so do we already technically have... Okay,
You already have 2 treaties with Orion that I see.
good.
Yeah, a military access and peace agreement. Yeah, the Wood Elves seem to tend to, like, be okay with Bretonia. Bretonia doesn't really seem to go into the woodlands, and it seems like they more or less go and beat up, you know, the bad guys that show up around the area.
Alright, I feel like
You seek the lady?
you might start becoming a problem, so...
Yeah, you will need to go and get Brion eventually. Because right now they're mustering, which means that they're building up an army to come and beat you up.
Yeah.
I still have a few factions southerly I still need to clear out before I end up next to you. What is this? INS? What's going on over here? Why is there all of this vampiric corruption over here? That's not good. We don't like vampiric corruption right now. That's a bad thing. We're here, and we're the French, and we're gonna save the day. Just like the French do when we show up to save the day. There's a Pegasus that flies above my, my castle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you look around the map, you can see small little details. You can get, like, really close and zoom really close in and see all the cool stuff.
I don't...
Oh, boy. I feel like I'm about to become very poor. Okay. Are all of you peasants? I think you are. I don't know that I want that. Knights! Knights! I could get knights! Those seem good. We have a lot of ways to fight corruption. Peasants, peasants. I don't think I actually want to be fighting with my peasants if I don't have to. Oh, I could get a trebuchet.
What are... I don't know what the greenskins are.
That's orcs and goblins.
Oh, okay. Then, I mean, we're already at war, so... Sure.
Yeah, being better at fighting greenskins is generally a very excellent thing to be better at fighting. I don't know that I care about the training field. Using peasants to fight? I don't know that I care. Maybe I do, but I don't feel like I do. I mean, most of my army is literally peasants right now, but the only things that actually matter are my knights. So the peasants are going to stand in front and shoot guys while my knights run in from the side and beat them up.
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its
Oh,
bow.
it is I, French Amundal. Bonsoir, mon ami. Je m'appelle Amundal.
Whenever I'm looking at offers, what are the negatives that are
That
popping up?
is how that's like their relation score in relation to it. So they're not going to want to do those things.
Okay.
So you have to balance it out with like money, usually. So just becoming higher better friends tends to be the way. I should have picked. If we were gonna redo this campaign, I would have picked the Wood Elves.
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, we're 4 turns in and actually haven't done that much.
I mean, we're
So,
still.
if you-
I'm
if you
still
want me
learning.
to be, yeah, if you want me to be the Wood Elves, I can be the Wood Elves.
Nah, I want to keep on this. I want to learn more.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
can.
I have so many channel points.
What about you?
We will see our homeland persist through all the coming ages of the world.
Trade partners. Okay. Isolationist.
Mm-hmm. So I would say something that will be very good later on is the diplomacy, but I don't know how many diplomacy options we have. A lot of them come from technologies and research, as well as fighting mutual
I am drawn
enemies.
to the nobility of your cause, Bretonian.
Seasonal. Forest. Spring. I still would like to do that.
To try to have non-aggression pacts with the elves.
Trade.
Oh, trade is good. Things you'll have to keep in mind is a lot of these are around us are also minor factions, so they will eventually be destroyed by the major factions. Like Orion will eventually take over that area and have all the Wood Elves.
I mean, yeah, but I'm looking at Orion right now. He's strength rank 79.
Oh, don't you worry. Orion is one of the strongest guys out there. By the way, my love, if you get the ability to make me a channel mod, I can get rid of those bots.
Yeah, let me. I. How. Gosh, it's been a moment. I used to.
What are you looking for?
Would like to make you a mod, but
If you just type in /mod and then my name.
I spelled your name. I'm too dyslexic. I miss the E. Okay. You should be a mod now?
Hooray! There you go. I have ridded you of that bot.
Jeez.
Okay, here we go. So as far as I can tell, and as far as I've seen, as far as I can tell, when we get actual units, we basically just stop using peasants entirely, and they all go back to work in their fields. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just reading.
Is that sugar? Oh, it's salt. He's got salt. Well, I don't believe in killing people for their material goods, so hope that you don't do something that makes you evil, because I do want that salt, and I need an excuse.
For Bretagne.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Finally caught up to the minor faction sitting in one of your buildings, huh?
It only took a turn to get over there. I was just holding off.
We do move pretty quick, yeah.
Okay.
Good news is that in this, if you hover over auto-resolve, it would show you if you were gonna lose any units. It's neat. It respects you. No more surprise. All of your units die. The Age of Wonders had. you know what the outcome will be. So it you know, it has you be able to make your choice whether or not you want to fight it yourself. Yeah, occupy is a good answer. It gives you the province. Generally, the only time you want to raise is when it's like outside of your territory and you know you don't want the place. Like if it's an orc place. Oh shit, you raised it.
Yeah, I gained chivalry for it.
That is true. However, it's going to cost you to recolonize it, and you're gonna have to build it from scratch. So raising for us is like a last case resort if we're fighting against vampires or orcs.
Well, that
Or
was a
demons.
orc goblin settlement.
Well, I meant like outside of our territory. Yeah. Well, I guess just next turn, see if you can recolonize it. There are other factions that, you know, do more with raising.
Who calls
We're
me
just not
hence?
one of them.
I mean, it seemed like it wanted me to do that, and I got a lot of good stuff off of it.
Yes. You do get rewards for it. It's just, that was it doesn't matter that much this early on. Basically, if the ground is a weird color, or if everything looks like it's a weird, messed up world, that's when you're gonna want to raise it. You'll kind of see what I mean when you find an area that has corruption. What's Awakening the Wood do? Oh, Life Bloom seems good too. Does Awakening the Wood actually make trees become treants or something?
You seek prophecy.
Huh. It'll, if you hover over it, it'll tell you, don't worry so much about it. Also, that ward save is crazy cool. Ward save is just an outright percentage, like, damage negation.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking like 16% less damage is insane for turn 4. Somebody is getting lucky.
Well, that was something that one of my
Yeah.
rewards
Oh,
for a
wow.
quest.
Good reward. I don't think I have anything like that. Let's see. What do I have? I have a forbidden rod. What does that do? Siege attacker spell resistance, short resistance, night, immune to psychology, hide. Blessing of the Lady, damage resistance plus 15. What does forbidden rod do?
You seek the lady.
Oh, it's him.
Can I take a vow? No. Maybe you're like not as tanky, and that's why you're getting ward save stuff. That's my thought. There's like a little building over here. Oh, this is a lot. See, normally I'm excited to see necromancy, but out here this seems not so good. This is my yard. This is not a grass is always greener situation. The grass is dying and stabbing me. Can I give this to somebody? No. Oh, this turn I can't. I feel like those dwarves might like having one of these mountain homes back. This is a not good campaign area. Okay, 266, 265. We're starting to drop some of them. Ooh, my chivalric code? Chivalry? Oversee diplomacy. Oh, I've got diplomacy options. Humans, high elves, lizardmen. Really good diplomacy with like a bunch of people. Diplomacy with... Wow, I've got awesome diplomacy options. Wow. Actually, I think if that's the case, I'm going to take my diplomacy options for different places. Enables opportunity to confederate. Oh, that's so cool. I can work to unite Britonia. Oh, well, clearly that's what we should be doing. That seems like the best option. Together, my love, we will fight for the lady. And maybe shoot lightning at an orc. That sounds like, kind of romantic. I am slowly closing in on the
Protect
orcs.
Britonia.
I am attempting to
The
murder.
lady gives you her blessing.
Thank you, Aldar. Oh my god, is that Be'lakor? No! Bad. That's not good.
You seek me?
Land? Can I walk through your land, please? Thank you.
Who calls me hence?
Actually, wait. What did I get military access through? Through here? Dang. Okay, that's the path I'm gonna have to take. Can I, excuse me. Adelhard? Can I walk through your territory? I've got to go punch a vampire.
It's been going okay,
Military access.
Darla. Just, learning things, how it goes.
Yeah, you've been doing very well. We're both still alive. So that's pretty good.
It's always good.
I could sack this settlement for 10,000 gold? That's a really enticing offer. I don't know how much chivalry. How much chivalry will I lose for that? Because I need thousands of it to call upon the Green Knight. This place is going to stink to go fight through. It's gonna be 2 turns in vampiric corruption. I do not want to deal with that. Force march. It's not good for the army, but we need to not be spending a lot of time in vampiric corruption. Ooh, no. Ooh, ow. Ow, 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 ow. That is awful. Actually, can I have military access with you? I do have military access with you. I'm gonna walk that way. Fuck. Fuck this. That is atrocious. How much damage we are taking. What is it? Is it 100 corruption or something? It's insane. I'm walking out here under constant attack from the undead, and that's not what I'm used to at all. That's awful, that is. Do you see any vampires in your land?
No.
That must be nice.
Where?
use it for trading. Now, I've seen some people say that we, as a faction, get infinite money. I'm excited for when that happens, because right now it does not feel like it is presently. Not for me. I'm keeping my head above water, but boy howdy.
My lady welcomes
Well, I feel
the
better
brave
when I'm
knights
less
of
reliant on
Bretonia
the
to our
peasant
halls.
military I've
What do
currently
you
got.
wish to discuss?
Where is... Hey! Excuse me.
Okay, so the Wood Elves do like you. Alright. I would say, you might worry about them less for right now. It looks like you have orcs directly north of you to campaign against.
Well, I
And
was...
as you kill them, they'll like you more. And there's probably research you have to, ally yourselves with the Wood Elves.
I was... Just one of my quests is to set up a trade agreement, so I'm just looking around for that.
Yeah, that'll come up in time.
Well, I still like to look.
Yeah. I know. You're not doing anything wrong.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
I mean, this is a totally different experience from the factions I normally play, where I open up a menu and people are being kind to me. Very rarely has anyone have nice things to say about me when I'm playing this game, so...
I mean, yeah, I saw the last...
It's a pleasant experience. Well, if they didn't make the evil faction so hot, I wouldn't use them.
So you see, it's on them.
It's their fault. This man's name is the Red Duke, and I'm pretty sure his entire army is skeletons, but I still need to walk over there and smack him. We're getting our butt kicked by this corruption. Stinky, 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 stinky. Oh. The gods are angry? Oh no.
What do you do?
It's just a random event. I guess I'll give them $1,000 and now they'll be happy. Oh, fucking what? What happened to Middenland? I was just looking at them. They're my neighbors. Bretonia, dwarves. Hello. Are you a minor infection of dwarves? Do you not like me? Why do you not like me? I was just about to give you guys a settlement. Here, I don't want this. There, take that. I do not want it. It's an area that will not do any good for me. Did that hurt my economy? No, my economy is doing fine. Cool. Alright, let's scoot our butt out of the corrupted area that is awful and stinky and full of angry bullcrap vampires. Alright, we just need to be not dying right now. Okay. Not a very lively turn, but I at least have made... Or, well, the dwarves like me a little bit more, at the very least. I gave them back their settlement. I want nothing to do with it. They're dwarves. They eat rocks or whatever it is that dwarves do. Ooh, they're really gonna like me next turn. My relations with them are improving by like 80 a turn.
Devotee of the lady.
Cool. Please like me more. The less I have to fight with dwarves and the other order factions, the better. Edomont, Cornet, hello. Yeah, I'll take a non-aggression pack and trade. And trade, you say? Why, yes, I think I will enter trade with you. Kindly, sir. I think the knight errants are not peasants. I think they're actually like the only units we have right now that are not like going to affect the peasant economy. Which is lovely if true. I don't know. Do I have trade with like what, 3 factions right now? I could trade with more. Who else wants to trade with me? Ooh, it's nobody. The rest of you are awful, awful people. Never mind then. Arg.
My steps
I
are
feel
guided.
better after I wipe out these vampires.
The lady wills it.
Looks like you got yourself a second lord.
Yes, just, to stay at home, keep an eye on it.
While you move further north.
Hmm.
You seek prophecy.
Makes sense. You are moving quicker than the game anticipated. I think that's good. I think, it's showing your tactical mind.
Onwards, in her name.
I will be so glad when I am free of using peasants in my army.
These peasants.
I see.
These peasants!
I protect Bretonia.
All of this territory around me is awful. You see how there's like a little green circle around some of the cities and towns
Mm-hmm.
and kingdoms? If it's green, you can have a house there and be okay. If it is orange or red, it's not good. And you take losses. And it's not worth it to keep. I appreciate that they actually just show me what areas that I like.
Very true. Next turn, I might be fighting some people, and ironically, next turn, I'll also have my green skin thing done.
Oh, your technology?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Oh, hey! Grom is south, right? Well, he's north of you, I believe.
And I am immune to barren wasteland attrition. What? What was that?
I'm not I'm not immune to shit. I had to crawl through. I had to trudge through all this crap. Borderloo, can we have military access, please? Oh, you want nothing? Oh, Borderloo. Listen, I need to walk into your yard real quick to go beat up a vampire. Why? Why is it always so difficult for this? Okay, fine. Can I do this in one turn? Yes. Can I win that fight? It looks like he's mostly using zombies, so hopefully. Charge! For the lady! Uh-oh. The answer, as it turned out, was in fact no. That's bad. We're about to take more attrition. This place sucks. Okay. How are things going back home? There's the trading field. I'm still going back and forth whether or not I even care about using my peasants. It seems like in terms of military, they're kind of my only option.
You have the favor
What
of
else
the
do we have
fae.
around here? Grail lads? Grail guardians?
Who needs
Grail
stabbing?
knights? But over
Who
here,
wishes the
infrastructure.
grail?
That's actually just using peasantry. I want nothing to do with that. Maybe instead it wouldn't be worth it to have that Grail shrine. I've got field trebuchets I could be actually fielding and probably should be. Might do me well.
You got
I do not want to recruit
Get
an
out
ally,
of
no.
it! Or else.
No, I think not. Hey, the good news is that we are going to kill Grom the Paunch. Next, it appears. That is really good news because his whole mission is he wants to go eat the Elf Queen.
Morgiana.
As, you know, you do.
Witness her power.
See.
Ooh, getting some orcs, are ya?
Oh, what?
Ooh, really? Hold on
I
a second.
meant to auto resolve.
I'm joining you.
I meant to auto resolve.
To war. Can you like leave it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, the good news is that I think you can actually assign me units, and give them to me to control, and we can do this as a team.
Okay.
Good news, they only have one unit that you need to kind of pay attention to, and it's the goblins on the wolf back.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Other players can assign units for you to control via the gift unit button. It appears that it's like an arrow.
Pages, toggle, ping.
Good news is you're not gonna lose this conflict no matter what.
Yeah.
If you just left your army sitting as it is, you would eventually kill them all.
Trying to figure out how to assign.
Highlight a few units actually tab back to look at the screen here.
Fruit. Toggle.
So after you grab a few of them,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. It was right where I couldn't see.
Ah, like directly under the portrait or something?
Yeah, that's where I had my ring light. I couldn't see it.
Ah, okay, so what do you not want to have to worry about? Let's coordinate on this. We could do a situation where we hammer and anvil them, because from what it looks like, they've got one unit of cavalry, which is their wolf riders, over on the far right, directly in front of us.
Mm.
They've got archers. They have 2 archers. So those guys, we might need to be wary of, but they don't have really long range. I think the wolf cavalry is the thing I can go and beat them up with my spears.
Okay.
Then what you need to beware is the orc boys. So if you have anything that's anti-infantry, you can throw them at the orcs.
Anti-large.
Here, I can
Anti-infantry.
draw.
Found him.
Okay, I put a little arrow. Do you see it?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
if you, like,
Yeah, I see it on the map
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, right there. I made a little circle.
Okay.
Those are the orcs.
Yeah.
Archers, cavalry, archers. And what I think the cavalry will do immediately is run towards us and to try to get a flank. As the orcs are all going to be they're going to be moving forward. So what I'm going to do with my men-at-arms and battle pilgrims is I'm going to try to go and form a tiny line out here. And the archers can pepper them as they come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they take the bait, I'm going to try to put my spearmen to get those warg riders. At least that's my plan with the 4 units that I have.
Okay. And
Now, granted, you're dealing with a lot more micro and a lot more, like, attention. But I think, frankly, you're just gonna move forward and then crush the enemy.
yes.
Do you need me to highlight or tell you what's where? Oh, by the way, here's a really important thing. When you click on a singular unit, the enemy icons will show you what that unit is good against. So, if you, like, hover over the little red guys while clicking on, say, the battle pilgrims, it'll show you the battle pilgrims will win one-on-one combat with any of the enemy forces individually. But if, say, I click on my spearmen, my spear infantry are actually weak to the orc boys. So, I want to try to avoid those.
Yeoman archers!
Control.
Okay.
Serve our liege! Peasant bowmen! Bows aye!
Take these 3, line them up like so. Bam, looks good.
Let me go
Throw
ahead
in
and just give you all the
archers.
archers, just to make things
Ow.
easier.
Peasant bowmen!
Okay.
Bowmen ready!
Now that I
I'm-
know what I'm doing.
I'm building ranks right now.
And here, I'm also gonna give you the mounted archers.
Okay, well, that's going to change my plans a little bit. Let's see, what am I gonna do here?
The trebuchets, gosh, that range on them.
Oh yeah, that trebuchet is probably going to start killing the orcs the second the battle begins. In fact, that's what I recommend. Let me highlight the guy that you probably want to hit. Okay.
The wolf riders?
No, this guy right here, just covered in a blue circle.
Mm-hmm.
Elbog Spider Killer
Yes.
is actually their leader. And goblins are huge cowards, so if their leader dies, they'll all start to run away and rout.
Okay. How do you,
So you saw right there.
No, I saw that. I was asking, how do you set up, ranks and all
Battle
that?
lines?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll click on the unit that you're wanting to use.
Uh-huh.
So when you click on them, that's how you select. If you right-click, that's how you place them. And if you drag, you change the look of their formation. So you can make them thicker or thinner. Both have their own purposes. For spearmen, for example, thinner line means you're covering more area, but it makes them also, like, weaker if they're going to be charged through.
Okay.
So, like, a big old block, that really is a tough one to chomp through, especially
I
for
see.
org riders.
I see
And you
now.
can move them. And if you hit Control and press a number and have them selected, you make groups. So, like, if you have, say, like, your 2 spearmen up front, right over here,
I
if
see.
you if you press Shift and then, like, 1, while they're both selected, you'll put them in one group, and then you can manipulate entire groups of them.
Okay, I see. Spearman. Let me look at you.
I think the yeomen have Vanguard deployment, don't they? Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, here's my new idea. I put the mounted archers right over here. The orcs will not see them until it is too late. And because I think these horses should be faster than those wolves. I don't know how to check that, but I believe that. So I'm going to run in, shoot them, and try to bring the wolf goblin riders forward into just an arrow, a hailstorm. The battle pilgrims I'll bring over there.
Grill.
The men at arms I will have form defensive lines there. I don't think they don't have Vanguard deployment. Okay. Vanguard deployment just means that you can deploy them outside of our green area and into the white area. Oh, you know what would be a real pain in the ass? I can put the horse archers behind the orcs. So at the start of the battle, we can run in and attack the orcs from behind while they're marching forward, and they never see it coming.
So the
Or
peasant
potentially even-
mob is weak to a lot, but they'll do nicely against the goblin archers and wolf riders. But there is a group on
Yeah.
the side. So since you have that side covered, I'll put them in the trees to hide them.
That'll hide them. Yep. So your peasant the whole of your peasant lads are gonna be pretty expendable. So it doesn't feel great to say, but basically we're just gonna put them in front of things that look like they can sit there and take arrows that were meant for things that matter more. But we're probably not gonna frankly have to worry about that right now anyway. Fae Enchantress, I would say probably don't need to be throwing directly into the conflict, but I believe she casts spells. If you want to give me Louis, he's gonna be the, hammer in this hammer and anvil situation. So Louis can run on in and just punch right in the head. He's a melee specialist.
Spearman at arm.
He's gonna do fine. Louis, you can sit out and 1. Another cute detail is if you scroll in really, really low to the ground in front of your character, the Fae Enchantress, at the start of battle, she should give a little battle speech to rally the troops and everything.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Alright, they're gonna be good for whatever, so... They're not ranged.
Frankly, I think everything's looking good. Your mounted yeomen, I would say we're going to be drawing everything forward except the archers, who are just gonna come in as close as they can before they shoot. So my thought is can you move your yeomen out here, or even better, in those trees, because they'll be hidden? They move slower in trees, but my thought is as soon as these orcs start coming this way, they're gonna move forward, right? You swing around and send your mounted guys right into them. But obviously we give it some space so that the orcs can charge forward. That's my thought process.
The thing is that I am nervous because they have a lot of spearmen right there, which...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Wait for that to charge forward, because there's no way the orcs aren't going to run directly at our lines. The goblins, if you hover over them, you can see how far they can actually aim. And they can't aim that far. So we let the orcs come on in and funnel into our defensive perimeters. Because they have to move. They can't sit there and do nothing because of your trebuchets. They are forced to eventually have to face us because they cannot outweight us. Your trebuchets might kill a unit or two before they even get here. That is how good they are. Now, obviously, we want to defend them. I am going to leave a group of battle pilgrims right in front of the trebuchets so that nothing can catch us off guard on that.
And I'm right there too.
It's true. I don't know. You're a wizard, so in terms of melee, I don't know what all.
I
you're
do
best
have
at.
I do have
I mean,
a
you're
good
gonna be
AoE.
stronger than any of these. Yeah, you're gonna be stronger than all of these units anyway, and you can still cast spells. So, like I said, we're gonna be fine no matter what. If you look up at the top bar, you see that green? That's the balance of power. So that is how. That's the game saying how the battle is looking. We're not at risk of potentially even losing a unit here. Not men, people will die, but that's what replenishment's for, so we heal after battle anyway, and your whole thing is that you're really good at it. You should also have super horses? Like a guy with a glowing jousting stick on the back of a horse?
The Grail Guardians?
Yeah, those guys are like the actual best charging units that we have. You see that little triangle right above them? They have their own ability, and it makes them even better at charging.
Triangle above
It'll be above
them.
their portrait. Yeah.
Oh,
you see
yes.
how like the Fae Enchantress has a little triangle right above her? That's your that's one of her spells that you can utilize. Or I guess spells are on the right, abilities are on the left. So she has an ability. Your Grail Guardians or Grail Knights, whichever one they are, they also have an ability. And if you press that right before they're running into enemies, they're going to be very spooky.
Hmm.
And it's good to get used to these controls and everything, because, you know, as time goes on, we'll be spending more. Oh, also, if you hit escape, it'll give you key bindings, like show you useful keys, as well as show you, like, just general information about the game, like objectives, what you're doing, and information about, like, units and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
So-
we're gonna just crush it.
Okay. Well, ready?
Yep. Well, as soon as the battle starts, make sure you use your trebuchets to target this lad. Yep, they're already running at us. Charge! Oh shit. Not you.
For the lady.
You stay back there. You're not going anywhere.
Stop firing! Fire
Oh,
at will!
no, there it goes.
There it goes. All right, I'm gonna be bringing my archers forward a little bit.
Spearman at
Okay, the wolf riders have taken the bait. Charge!
orders!
Oh, beautiful. They fell for it.
Oh,
I'm bringing in my mounted archers from behind.
no one is doing anything. Come on.
Yeah, you have to move them independently. So I just tell lines to move forward or to engage directly. Like they're the goblin archers. They're going nuts right now.
Yeoman! For duty!
I'm going to take Louis and take him to go fight those goblins over there because these wolf riders are almost already done. They're almost gone already. I'm bringing in the horse cavalry to go beat up the goblin archers from behind because they're entirely undefended now, which is cool. Alright, spear infantry moving right on in to fight goblins. Oh, we are looking great! You've never seen an army move with such speed, with such ferocity. For duty! For the lady! We are doing exceptionally well.
Righteous fury!
How's this doing? Yeah, that's looking good.
Honor her.
Oh, shit.
Of course.
That's not good.
I know.
Charge!
Slay them.
Charge! Fire! I am going to be shooting at the orcs with the archers now.
Attack! Ready to destroy!
I do not foresee that going poorly for us. The men-at-arms are going. You can probably reorient your, oh, actually, that's army losses. We've already won. Never mind. We're totally good. You see how they're flashing white right now?
Hmm.
It's because they're running away. We have scared them very sufficiently.
Hear me, Lily.
I will say the only thing we need to be wary of is friendly fire does exist. So those catapults can just go right into your lines there.
Crush them all!
But we've done it.
No.
That should be a victory. Good job. Our superior tactics and battle lines led to success. 55 losses, and to be entirely honest, I think all of those were mine. Because we charged in and took on some enemies, so that was very excellent.
Yeah, I
Good
see.
work, my love. You've done it. You've won your first manual battle. be entirely fair, I think those Grail Knights you had, I feel like they could have done that by themselves. They are very strong. But we did it. We rocked it. We rolled it. We slew our foes. Oof. Quite a bit less money right now. Okay,
What
into
is
the
your
battle.
behest?
Ow. No. Oh, sad, 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 sad. Unfortunate, but
question.
the economy is no longer in shambles. Hooray. Oh, I am a little concerned about this fight.
I don't care for this odor.
Oh, that's my turn.
You seek the lady?
What's up?
Oh, I'm just reading things.
Oh, yeah. What do we read?
Just info on the place I just took.
Oh, okay. I just need Bordello to like me a little bit more. But I also need to go kill Grom. After I handle these vampires, which will be next turn, hopefully, I can wipe out these vampires and then kill Grom. So I'm not positive I can do both of those things at the same time, but Grom is the next one because I know he can be very spooky. If I were playing Orion, this would be an entirely different game. He's a cool boy. He throws a magical spear that, like, punches through towers, and then it just snaps his finger and it pops on back in his hand.
Your coming was foretold. I have seen the way. Taking my leave. We have met before.
You have the favor of
I
the
now
fair.
have a unicorn mount.
Oh. Who, the lady, or,
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
Yes.
Congratulations. We're right next to a place called Ulthwan. To our, it's the island that looks like a donut directly to our left. That's where the High Elves live.
Nice.
Yes. Got some problems forming over there already. I'll get that sorted after I get Bretonia sorted. I will endeavor that as we go. I'm looking over at the High Elves, seeing the demonic corruption and the Dark Elves raiding, and I'm like, ugh. I'll deal with that after this vampiric corruption gets sorted. And maybe the dwarves help. a little concerned about these vampires. Hopefully, and it looks like this is the case, it looks like most of their infantry is just gonna be skeletons and zombies and chaff. And if that is the case, then I can take this area
Orion!
with hopefully minimal casualties.
Come! The beauty of Athelloren
And
is
I don't need to worry
seldom
about
seen by
vampire corruption
outsiders.
anymore. Castle Baston. Okay. What do I want? Author protection. Pledge to knowledge.
I have seen your heart.
Be present in region where building completes construction. Rank up. I guess chivalry. 5 levels, and then we'll get some extra growth and stuff. Oh, okay. That's cool. Damsel of the Heavens. Wow, getting that unicorn really does a number for your health and everything.
Unicorns are great for you.
Yeah, evidently. Pretty good.
I need... Okay, so, okay.
Ah, hello, High Elf. How's it going? Oh, trade. You want my bowls? I learned pottery last turn. They're willing to give me elven trinkets for my pottery bowls. I will take this. This sounds grand. I'm already befriending the High Elves. I'm so happy. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I think he's deciding whether or not to come out of the castle to attack me. Oh, the Red Duke, you little shit. What am I losing from this? Oh, fuck. I'd be losing a lot. But this is not a battle I will win any other way. He's got 3 heroes! I lost my Pegasus Knights to that.
Oh no!
Yes.
Pegasus
The
Knights
worst
are one
part-
of my favorite people to have in Fire Emblem.
I actually lost a lot of really expensive good things. I mean, I went up against like 5 times my forces. I don't think I even technically took the place, and he still has a faction left. You. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Well, we got rid of some of the vampiric corruption. I'm not gonna. What? What does this look like? Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, I've got to go back and re-recruit an entire army now. That was it. You know what? If Adelard's gonna go in there and kill him, I'm not that sad about it. I'd be okay. But boy, that hurt. That was a rough one. Minus corruption is good. Income from farms, I will absolutely take. Recruitment cost, control. Charge bonus seems good. Lombard militia. What do we got here? Rail stuff. Okay. Some horse lads. I'll take horse lads. Do you have healing magic? I don't think you do. You do not. Okay. Okay. That's alright. Who even uses healing magic? We'll just go and hope that doctors know what they're doing. Okay. I think Adelard will be able to take down the Red Duke. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. At least my economy is starting to boom again because I lost almost all of my peasants. Thank goodness, the economy is recovering, I say, looking out mournfully at the piles of my poor peasants who have all died, trying to stop an undead army. But, you know, the economy's never done better. It's the give and take of the peasant economy. As soon as the Red Duke and Massilione is dead, Bordelot, I can literally see. You are so close to me, and then we can, you know, we can ally our faction and make life a little bit easier on both of us. Wow, you really can use a lot of peasants. I don't... I have half as many peasants as you're able to use. I wonder if you can make your peasants better.
Well, right now I did get a little bonus in protection.
Maybe that's what the
thing.
Fae Enchantress is all about, is using magic to make the peasantry work better. That's interesting.
Well, it
Very
was actually an event. So we came across a statue of the lady, and they're like, oh, do you want to take it? Or, you know, things like that.
I see, I see. Very interesting.
It shall come to pass. I know the way. My lady calls.
You seek prophecy.
Yeah.
Alright, now all I need to see is the Red Duke die this turn. Bellicor, fuck off! Oh, I see. Bellicor has declared war on me. Ugh, that's not fun. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Adelard, why are you not? Why are you raiding
I
to
am
start
Morgia,
with? You're
Fey
losing
Enchantress of
chivalry for
Bretonnia.
that.
You know, it makes sense that you want that. Yes.
What's that?
There's someone who's desperately saying, please let us have military access, and they're like being attacked right now.
Oh, they're getting their butt kicked by Grom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. The demon north of me is like a massive asshole. Oh no.
Prophetess.
Oh, okay, actually. Whoo, mama. Okay. I am very poor. But I just confederated with Lyonnaise.
I see.
Yeah, I think that means that I now have Lyonnaise. I do have Lyonnaise. Hooray! And I have a second army? I have Adelard's army!
Who wishes the grail?
Oh, your butt is gone. Attack! Nope, we actually have a chance to win this one now. Charge! Ooh, our economy is probably not going to be very good after this, but that's okay.
Wrong!
Just charge!
Die!
Our strength rank is very poor, but that's okay. The peasants don't have to know. Okay, so that makes sense. It gives us options to confederate by paying. I love it. I love it. We're gonna do some diplomacy for the next 4 turns to make high elves and lizardmen like us more. Oh, this makes us stronger against fighting
Yes.
certain factions. Okay, I'll do more diplomacy later. I can't afford consistently doing that. My economy in shambles. In shambles. It turns out Adelard had no idea how to
Devotee
actually
of the
run a
lady.
country. Hate to see it. That's because his entire army is peasants. Why not? Okay, yeah, that looks fine. All looks good, all looks good, all looks good. What about Lyonnaise? Oh, I'll feel better after Massilione is taken.
I see you.
It's getting pretty dire over there. I guess if we're quick enough, we could kill Nakari, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, the Red Duke's not got that much going on with it right now. Good news. Bad news. He's got a full garrison, I can already tell. Yep.
You honor me. Your coming was
Boy.
foretold.
Okay. Well, that's my turn. Next turn will be very scary.
We have met before. It is forbidden. The lady protects me. I go hence. The lady wills it.
Poor Bordolo.
Oh, I want to help because I'm like right there.
Yeah, I want to help him out too. Okay, what's going on with Mr. Leon? Is an army coming to attack me? Not yet, they're not. Okay, Red Duke. Probably building up a guy. What do you got?
Okay, now he's attacking
Are
me.
you good? He wants a peace treaty. Not happening.
Those seeking my counsel.
You're just gonna sit there and
usually
keep
leave.
corrupting. You literally cannot be here. Oh, Grom is coming to fight you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. That's... Oh boy. I'm on my way, honey! I just need to kill these vampires really quick.
Ironically, it just got more buffs fighting against greenskins.
Well, that's good.
The lady wills it.
Alright, bring in the second arm. Are you doing a fight?
No. Not right now.
No. Alright.
I shall
With
prevail.
these two together...
Ride to glory.
we'll continue the siege and eventually wipe out the Red Duke. Annoying. Really don't want that to be what I'm doing right now, but our choices are very limited presently. Ugh, goodbye, money. Oh, that's that turn. Ugh. It cost like 8,000 gold to to confederate, and I think it'll only get more expensive as we go. Oh, I see. You really went into the greenskin fighting. That's not bad. That's good. Safer Woods Decree. Oh, the interesting. What's the Grom situation looking like?
I haven't yet. Let's see.
Could win. If
Could.
you auto-resolve it, which is very strong. Casualties low. I would say actually auto-resolve that. That's incredibly kind to you.
Especially considering.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a hero in it, outside of himself. Yeah, if we tried to fight that manually, we would definitely lose some units.
I only lost 500. That's not bad.
Oh, I meant like full units. Like you'd lose like entire groups. And this, losing 500 is phenomenal. Especially because you're about to get a bunch of XP because of that.
They had the Fitty Tittle Muncher.
But not anymore, they don't. So if you can figure out where Grom's house is and
It's
go
right next to me.
destroy it. Oh, well, if you can do that, if you can wipe that out when your guys are fully healed, Grom will be out of the game for good, and that is a massive hurdle out of the way because he is a tough customer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you killed Grom, High Elves like you more.
Yep. I've been working
And you now
specifically to
cause-
fight him.
You cause terror when you fight greenskins. That's incredible.
Yeah, I've been building specifically to fight that
Yeah.
because it was right on my doorstep because his house is
Yeah.
right next to me, so...
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm building the opposite way. I'm trying to build wide to get the rest of the Bretonians to stop piddling about.
Alright, how
I
is
think
it?
Grom. It looks like Grom only has one settlement.
Yeah.
Seers,
You
at
just...
once.
stay
I
there.
see my path. I have seen your heart.
No, sir. No. No. Down you go. Can I?
I'm
No.
still fighting the Red Duke. What's going on with Kemmler? Not that much, but Kemmler is probably the next guy. I've been killing vampires just as much as I've been killing orcs up here. If I can get this vampire out after the Red Duke is gone, everything up here I can kind of work around. The dwarves aren't gonna really pick fights with me because we don't use each other's territory under the best of circumstances. Marienburg, I may have to fight because it just looks like that's what they're pushing towards. Don't know why. The rest of the Empire seems to quite like me, though, at the very least. But these vampires have to go.
Okay. Everyone's healing. That's good.
All of these guys are hero spamming. They've got like 2 or 3 heroes in every army. You guys are assholes for playing like that. That is annoying. It makes auto-resolve more imbalanced. I mean, to be fair, I think undead armies actually have to do that because if their hero dies, the army dies immediately after. That's how undead factions work. Their heroes are very strong. Because their units can't break. They're undead. They're not, you know, outside of one guy, they can't be afraid. Like,
Do your
undead
quest,
are
worthy.
entirely unable to be affected by fear, obviously. Except for one instance, which is there is only one character in the game, but they can cause fear to undead. And that is actually kind of a cool thing.
You just stay there.
Dare to ask this of me?
Yeah, resting and recovering is a good
You
idea. It's what I
seeking?
should have done. Alas, I need this Red Duke done, otherwise he's just going to keep coming back, and he has access to much better troops than I do.
How are you doing? So, what do you do about corruption?
You can take skills and perks to have your heroes remove it. What kind of corruption are you seeing?
Slanesh?
Ooh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to get. Oh, you have things to remove corruption. Venerate the lady. When you own a province, you have commandments that you can lay down, so that it's like the
What is your
rules that
behest?
places have to follow. So, like, control plus 10, and then removing corruption. That's an option. There are buildings to remove corruption. There are things heroes can take to remove corruption.
Okay. So, I would just put
Yeah.
that in and let's see.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Just, while it's small.
Yes. It will not remain that way for long unless we kill Nakari. I'm hoping the High Elves frankly do it, because Nakari's not that much of a threat early game. It's if Nakari's allowed to continue doing diplomacy and stuff that we have to worry about it. Ooh!
I see.
Why?
Most of
Fuck
the,
me! Is that everything? Are we done? Yes, we are. Sacking for 10,000 looks real good, but that's not who we are.
You could say it with more, meaning.
That hurts so bad. But we did it. My goodness, that was so painful. The worst part is, we still have to disband armies after this because of all the peasants Adelard has.
Excuse me.
You seek prophecy.
To get rid of a few more guys from my economy to be. There we go. Now I'm not making 200 gold a turn, I'm making 2,000. Oh boy, that was a rough stint. We just need to focus on rebuilding, recovering, and then moving on with our lives. Devotee to the goddess. Income from farms. It's gotta be the income from farms right now. Alright, do we have anything that's not peasants? No? Yes, knight errants. Okay. Well, we're gonna be having a crap ton of those moving forward. We are peasant capped.
You're kind of in my way, but I don't want to make friends with you because you're fighting the Wood Elves, and I want them to be my friends.
Come! The beauty of Athelloren is seldom seen by outsiders.
And they like us, so...
Yeah, they do like us. Army of the King. Is that casualty replenishment for knights? Oh! Oh! Oh, yes! Ladies champion? Health replenishment? All of these hardships, they've paid off so quickly.
Fae Enchantress.
just go around. Surely I can attack from this angle, right? It's not gonna...
Where are you looking?
Because
I can guide ya.
I'm eyeing Massive Orcal, and I have a faction here, Quintels, that's like blocking the front.
Is
So
that right there?
Yes. So I was hoping, could I like scoot
You can
around?
only kind of attack it from up front from what I'm seeing, but you might be able to get in through over here. I'll let you know. After I
That's-
rebuild my armies, he's the next guy I'm smacking.
Well, I'm about to go over there anyway, because that's where that one guy was from.
That's where Grom is, right?
Yes. So
Yeah, that I believe. Okay. I need to move back to
I go first.
Corleone because I desperately need to be getting... I need to get my knights on. We are really hurting. Yeah, we can't recruit any non-knights over here. So I need to check that building. Yeah, Massilion and Leoness.
no, I have to go around. I can't go that way. Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Of course. What the? Who? Oh, frustration, frustration.
And the issue is that with this guy, I don't want to make friends with him because they're at war with the wood elves that I want to be friends with.
Yeah.
So can I like maybe skirt around? But
Excuse me. I am so mad at Adelard. I don't know how he did it. He decided that he was just going to be double in on the peasant economy. All of his buildings are just peasants. It's very silly.
Spellcaster. Devotee of the lady.
We are going to venerate the lady.
Your behest? My steps are guided.
just go back.
Your coming was foretold.
There we go.
Y'all are just gonna have to deal with it, okay? I'm taking out this orc stronghold. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a minor penalty thing. If you were raiding and being there for a while, they'd eventually declare war on you or be mad about it, but probably don't need to worry too much. Oh, Carl Franz, I will let you come into my territory for 400 gold, and also letting me do the same for you. Seeing as you are the Empire, and we are friends with the Empire. And also, you're coming in here to kill beastmen. You could fucking come on in. Have fun. It's a good time here. Oh no.
What?
We have Skaven somewhere.
Down south.
Now, I mean, there's, the Skaven have made an undercity somewhere, and they're kidnapping citizens.
Well, their stronghold is just below me.
Well, I guess they're gonna be the next group that we go and punch in the face.
Hmm?
Okay, what is that like? I can still get a few more knights.
Impossible.
Just
The lady is with you.
stay
Making my
at
way.
home.
I have seen your heart.
My next several turns are already planned. My next 2 turns are already they're planned. I'm just recruiting a crap ton of horse knights, and then going to be rebuilding Lyonese to be knight focused because using the peasants is just silly. Oh shit! What is this? Recruitment cost for knights is 20% less. Wow, that's incredibly good, actually. What does this port do? It just gives me gold. I can't deconstruct it. Shit. Got it? Well, in fact, then, if that is the case, we will not be using peasants at all.
Structured.
I'm not using peasants if that is the case. If I have the option to just be recruiting knights easier and cheaper, I'm not using peasants. Are you kidding me? Just because they don't cost anything like up front doesn't mean that they're worth having. Like, I'm pulling them off the field for that. Nah. I'm good.
What was that?
Ooh, trebuchets. Maybe I turn a few of my peasants into trebuchets. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Okay.
We're good on that. All right, that's my turn. I think the next few turns I have will fly by for me. Barrow Legion versus Aqua Tea. Yeah, where's Aqua? Oh, that's Bordelot. Why are you trying to fight Bordelot? What? That's weird. Oh shit! It's because they took a place. That's bad. Great. Now I'm gonna have to go north, do that, kill them, give the dwarves another settlement. Why not?
Sorceress.
I'm just gonna keep giving the dwarves the mountains. I can't use them anyway.
I am the Fae.
I can, just not well.
Attack. End them.
Actually, can you just... No, you can't. Okay.
What?
Oh, I'm just slowly but surely trying to build up to, level 3, but it, takes a
Yeah.
moment.
Oh, mine. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. My next 3 or 4 turns.
Protector of the oak, I am drawn to the nobility of your cause.
Will be sitting in my town, building up my town, rebuilding my economy because that fight with the Dread King, or Red King, rather, took all of my good units and resources to pull off. Everything's gone. Everything's been destroyed. So I have to rebuild from the ground up. Now, because my army isn't just peasants, it's going to be stronger for it, but losing those units that I lost are...
Boy, it's making a decision about this 121st person.
Oh, it's diplomacy. They're asking me to not punch them in the face, the elves.
Holy wrath. witness her power.
Sorry if you heard me closing a door. I was just getting back with some Mexican hot chocolate ice cream
What is
Ooh.
your
at the
behest?
store today. Yeah, it's really good. It has a little bit of spice to it too.
Fancy.
Yeah, I was very well impressed. All right, oversea diplomacy. What else do we want? Chivalry plus 100. Support all of the other lads. Make them a lot happier with us. Athel Warren eventually would love to have them like us. But until my economy fully comes back, oh boy, I'm not risking it. There we go. Okay.
And,
Does money
Devotee of the lady.
Oh my god, it does! Oh, yes! Incredible discovery! The less peasants you use, the more money you make.
Yeah, because you're taking them away from the fields.
Oh, this is an excellent thing. Okay. Give me the stables, upgrade those stables.
My path
Upgrade the
is
beef.
clear.
Pastures. Oh shit. This is bad.
I will.
How many
My
turns?
magic
One,
is yours.
two. 2 turns. 2 turns. Is that enough time? Ooh, I'm not positive that it is.
Seek the lady.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay, Adelard. Go over there where I have my infrastructure already built up to produce knights and everything. We're going to be spamming that. Ooh, this is bad. The necromancer up north is warring his way south, and his army is probably not stronger than the Red Dukes, but is strong enough. He's claimed 3 settlements already and is moving towards me. Which is not fun because I'm still rebuilding my army, which is exactly why he's doing. Ooh, trade! The High Elves are all taking turns messaging me and telling me how much they like me after my
Be
diplomacy
still,
mission.
Silverhawk. Let them speak.
Is the Bearer Legion reaching out to you?
Yes. Is that the
What do they
people you've
want?
been fighting?
They're the necromancers I have to kill.
They
Ooh, do
want.
not take a non-aggression pact.
Yeah,
they are absolutely going to try to turn around and kill us.
It is funny. I was like, is that the person who?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave him on red.
As they deserve. Such a good ice cream.
I don't like any of these options.
Yep, sometimes that's the random events. Sometimes neither option are good. Oh, he's building a second army, you fuck. Ooh, are you fighting? You're fighting Broken Axe.
And this is where they came from.
Mm-hmm. If you can auto-resolve them out of existence, I personally would find that very funny. Ooh, also, you have a banner. You see under your, right above your name, the Fey Enchantress, there's a little circle, it says banner.
Mm-hmm.
Read that and then put that on a unit that it feels appropriate to. And it will improve their combat prowess.
Damage. Oh, the catapults don't have friendly fire. That's cool.
What?
Yeah, mine don't. No friendly fire.
Well, that's gotta be something special to you, because that's awesome. Most other factions, when you shoot a catapult, if it's into your own lines, is devastating.
Okay. Should I Alright, let's just go for it. Auto resolve. Did it.
Yeah.
I only lost 500 people.
Did you lose a full unit?
Uh,
They'll be grayed out or just 0.
no, don't think I did.
Well, there you go. Very good trade then. I am just sitting here frantically trying to get together an economy large enough to... Oh, you did it. Yeah, Grom's gone. Alright. Now to fix my economy. Okay, what am I looking at? Infrastructure, what are you? You are control. There's a
I
brothel.
protect Bretonia.
Cool. A healing place. place to get a bunch of money. Fields. Better fields.
Well,
Even better fields. Okay.
and that was a province capital, so let's.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye, money.
One populace to do that. Okay.
I see much.
Well, that was nice to be able to take care of that.
I agree.
My steps are guided.
Okay.
I serve the lady.
Who wishes the grave?
Three. Really would like to get some more trebuchets in this. Whatever. Entered. Ugh. Hopefully with a million cavalry militia that we've got kind of starting up here, that should be enough to help against Heinrich. I can just look at what he's doing right now and tell that this is going to be an annoying battle. Mostly because Adelard has nothing going on with him right now.
Okay. So, technology up next. Okay. Alright. So, I do think this next turn, or I'm ending my turn, and I do think that that might be the end for me, because we've been going for 2.5 hours, and I didn't expect to even go for an hour, and I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Just get
Well,
through.
before we end, I think... Oh, hold on. I'm getting somebody telling me how cool I am, and they want to be my new friend. Sure thing. So, I will show you how you win the game. Every faction has their own missions that they do. If you, press 6, it'll bring up your objectives menu, and then these are a bunch of... And missions are just to get, like, bonuses for the faction. Victory condition. That's how you win. So, for example, short campaign victory, for me, was to defeat Massilion, to defeat the Red Duke. That was actually a massive, big, super battle. That I already did. Now all I have to do left is loot, occupy, raise, or sack 30 different settlements, and then I will have won the game for my faction. There are short campaign victories and long campaign victories. If you get a short campaign victory, you get bonuses, and that technically is a win.
Okay.
Otherwise, so I don't know what you have.
So short campaign, it's also the 30, but then complete the Troth of Virtue vow with the Fae Enchantress.
Oh, okay, so you have a vow you have to complete in order to win. But yeah, so like, as it turns out, I know I was complaining about like defeating a very difficult enemy. I was like, oh, why is this so hard? Turns out it was a victory condition. He was supposed to be difficult to fight.
Well,
Good to know that at the very least.
did it?
I'm rebuilding my cavalry. But yeah, I mean, so this is Warhammer. It's I like it a lot personally. Every faction works entirely differently as well, which is really cool. So, say you were playing, I don't know, the Wood Elves, for example. They're an entirely different thing. Instead of confederating and making friends with factions, they're about protecting world trees and battling creatures trying to destroy the world. Telling people to get off their lawn.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a cool one. I'm going to save the game. I'm just saving the
Save.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Huh?
So what did you think?
Oh, I mean, it just always is a bit of a learning curve, you know.
Sure. And I you know, the world, the overmap is a much different game as well.
I'm
When
just
you're doing the tactical battles.
yes, I am very much used to Age of Wonders in the way they do things. So it
I
just,
agree.
you know, learning.
Yeah. I personally I think it's a more tangible system. Controlling the unit formations.
Can understand that. But goodness, I went a lot longer than I expected. As I said before, I was fully prepared to only be able to last maybe an hour.
Oh yeah, I as well. I thought we would be doing this tomorrow is our Warhammer. You know, sit down and accidentally sink 8 hours randomly into a game.
Like we did
as
with
we
Ark.
tend to do. Yeah, like we tend to do on our date days.
But I do think that that will be the end of the stream. So thank you all so much for joining us today. I know it was a bit impromptu and a bit of an odd time, but this was fun, and thank you all so much for joining me whilst I learn a whole new system.
Yeah.
Until next time, my dears, ta-ta, and fare thee well.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you like what you saw here, I ask that you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until we next meet, my dears, I do hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And until then, ta-ta and farewell.